In Chapter 3 of Revelation with 0 strength and magic against enemies with 100 crit, we are put into the extremely unenviable position of trying to play the game with characters who do barely any damage and die to a stiff breeze. At this point, the training wheels are off since most enemies now have iron weapons, so they can land guaranteed crits. After the green unit Hans is atomized by a Hoshidan archer, the map begins. There are 3 paths that can be taken towards the boss, but none of them are ideal. Forcing our way through the upper route is utterly impossible because we can't deal enough damage to defeat the paired up enemies on the fort and die pretty much instantly to 4 units on enemy phase. The middle path through the forest is hard to move through because it forces poor positioning where we can be attacked by multiple enemies at once. The bottom path is also dangerous because activating the Dragon Vein to create it immediately puts Korin under attack. In my Birthright challenge against enemies with 100 crit, I was able to go through the bottom route by using Shelter to rescue Korin from the Dragon Vein tile, baiting only 2 archers, which I could handle with my regular offensive stats. But in this challenge, I also have 0 strength and magic, so fighting 2 crit enabled archers at once is a hurdle that is simply too high for me to clear. There is no chance of me defeating even one of them in one turn, so they would just kill me on enemy phase, so I had to be more creative. I explore some strategies, moving my characters into the middle lane and try to move into the forests. This causes the enemy archers to shuffle around and attack, and shifts one of the bottom lane archers out of position. With 3 archers stacked in the forest, moving through the middle area is now pretty much impossible, but with that single archer out of position in the bottom lane, moving through the bottom lane is now much safer. After activating the Dragon Vein and sheltering Korin, I bait only a single archer, who crits Gunter for 15 damage. After backing up a bit more, the archer moves in, striking Korin with a 18 damage crit. But now the archer is separated from all the other enemies and is next to a chasm, in a perfect position to be surrounded. So I have my 3 characters surround the archer to neutralize his attacks, giving me all the time in the world to defeat him. This lets me bait out the other archers individually, but I soon trigger the fire reinforcements from the bottom of the map. There is not an easy way to handle this. The Sky Knights have low attack, so a Gunter Korin pair up would be sufficient to take no damage. But if I do that, the Sky Knights will just hunt down Felicia, and I will be unable to defend her. I move Gunter and Korin in a block, so that neither of them can be attacked by 3 Sky Knights at once. Unexpectedly, Gunter is too slow and is doubled by the Sky Knights, and could die from 4 consecutive critical hits, but I am bailed out by a lucky dodge. I protect Gunter by moving him to the fort, where the small defense bonus drastically improves his survivability, allowing Korin to tank the remaining Sky Knights, which is only possible because he has gotten some pretty good defense level ups. I then go through the long process of killing the ninja boss, which takes many turns because of my low damage output, combined with the extra time I need to spend healing and waiting out debuffs to not die from amplified critical damage. This wasn't exactly a perfect strategy, but for this challenge I really don't think I can be picky with how I manage to win, if I can at all.